Yeah, we making moves. Yeah, we making moves. Yeah, we making moves. Yeah, we making moves. Yeah, we making moves.
Welcome to another episode of the greatest podcast in the world, the Making Moves Godcast.
I am Jules.
I introduced myself. I'm Melee.
I am Jules.
And we are your hostess with the mostess. Hostess, is that women?
Hostess with the mostess?
Or is it just hostess? Is that the plural of host?
To be honest, I'm not sure.
Let's just say host.
Pass me a tissue.
Too late. Yes. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good.
Cheers.
You know, it's been a while. We've been on, not a hiatus, but things been happening.
Yes, sir. Aloha.
You went to Hawaii. We were supposed to do an episode.
Yes, I tried to shoot my part in Hawaii and it did not work out. Maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll show you a clip of that.
Oh, you tried to?
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah, I tried to shoot it. It was a cyclone. Like half of the time I was there, and it's
a
just,
dub.
Yeah, it was a total dub. So that tropical storm weather is real, and it gets crazy out there. So we made it. We survived. All went well. I did have a wonderful, beautiful time. The weather is amazing. I would say for the most part, like half of the time I was there, the weather was beautiful, amazing, sun shining, all of the, like, you know what? Actually, it's so funny what I was thinking of. You think about the first Jurassic Park, like the landscape, they shot it there, and that's what you see. Like that first Jurassic Park where it's
tropical.
Like that scene, that's Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii is beautiful. It's definitely beautiful.
Water, beautiful.
Yeah, water, crystal clear, warm. I mean, not warm, but it's cool. Like here, the water freezing. Like,
I mean, you said something very interesting. You said when you don't want to leave the country and go somewhere tropical, that is the place you go to. Then you say something like that?
Yes. I'd say, like, I think that's probably the most tropical place in the U.S. and like the most like exotic place in the U.S. So like, if you want to stay in America but go somewhere very tropical and get your warm, sunny weather, that's where you would go, I think. Of course, like Puerto Rico, I think as well, but I've never been to Puerto Rico. I would say Hawaii. Hawaii is definitely beautiful, beautiful country.
We need to go to Puerto Rico. That's nuts.
Puerto Rico would be lit. Yeah. We should add that to the bucket list. Making moves to Puerto Rico.
So what else about Hawaii?
Hawaii is very expensive.
Shit.
Very expensive.
Is it like Vegas expensive?
I would say more, man. I would say more. It's like a lot of tourism there, of course, because it's one of those bucket list places that a lot of people want to go. So I think that's probably one reason why the prices of everything is high. But also, like, I guess because it's an island, everything has to be basically imported. So things become more expensive. But yeah, it was kind of expensive just on the regular day to day. And I guess that's comparative, right? Like comparative to what? But being from New York, I'm saying it's expensive. So like, you know what I mean? If I'm saying it's expensive, it probably is a little bit more on the costly side. But I'm pretty sure there's people who did not feel that way because they just got it like that. But I will say the food, fresh.
Yeah.
You talking about Subway, eat fresh?
It makes sense. It's an island.
Yeah. Everything fresh. The fish, the best fish I ever had. The mahi, ahi, salmon, whatever. Yo, all of the fish is fresh. Everything tastes good. I would say even the people that I was with and they were talking about the steak and the chicken, they were like, yo, this is the best steak I ever had. Best chicken I ever had. You know, like, they're heavy on rice and mac salad for some reason. That's the thing.
What is mac salad?
It's like macaroni salad. So like macaroni or like pasta and like like mayonnaise and garlic, and not garlic, mayonnaise and relish, and like that type of macaroni salad. It's very popular there, and it was delicious. It was delicious. Yeah, man, all the food was really amazing. I can't say the last time I've been to a place and every meal was hitting. I'm talking about every single meal was hitting. Yeah, it was delicious. And I was being critical because I'm like, it can't be that good. Go to the next spot, bussin'. Like, nah, it can't be that good. Go to the next spot, slapping, smacking. Yeah, food is delicious. Hawaii, for some reason, I don't know if it's the salt. You know, they got a little bit
It's the
volcanic,
freshness, like you said.
Yeah, for sure. But even the seasoning, like the way it's like, I bought some of that volcanic salt. They got salt. I don't know. I guess
that shit for the pop you put on.
Nah. It's like another thing. It's like they have like volcanic ash in the salt. I guess it's like black salt. I'm like, I'm with it. Let's see what, because I need some of that seasoning back at home. So yeah, the food was definitely really good. The cost of living, I think. I don't know. I would assume that there is probably expensive. I did see like, a couple places where like people are really, really poor and like homeless. They have like a little bit, where I was, it was like, I noticed that they had a certain section where it's like a lot of homeless people. But I didn't get to see a lot of locals, man. I think that bothered me a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, I was only on the island of Oahu. So I don't know about the bigger island or like Maui or one of the many other islands, if there's probably more locals there. But where I was, it was like a lot of people from like California. I met a girl from Minnesota. I met, people from Cincinnati. I'm like, yo, where are the locals at? And I'm talking about even the people working there, not just the tourists, like the servers, the bartenders, like they're all like Americans from other places within the mainland of the U.S. And I was like, oh, I found that interesting. I thought I would see a lot more locals there, a lot more native Hawaiians there. And not to say I didn't, but there definitely was like more other people than I expected. I got to see a luau, which was really cool.
What is a luau again? I know what a luau is, but is it the fire shit?
Yeah. So they do the fire dance. Yeah, they do the hula dancing.
And the locals weren't doing that?
Yeah, no, that was that was very much it had all Hawaiian people doing that. But I will say, and I don't know if maybe it's just the one that I chose, and also the fact that it was at a Hilton. It was kind of bougie. It was like, I felt like my expectation of the luau was completely different.
Do you think they've been so used to doing it that they just like, just do it for colonizers? No, but I mean,
let's do it for the
Caucasian,
the mainlanders or something like that. I don't know what they call them, but yeah. I think that was a part of it.
All right.
But also because it was in a
tip.
Yeah. Also because it was in a Hilton, I think, that was like, or it was like, all right, this is the Hilton style luau, or like the tourist luau. Like I thought it was gonna be on the beach, like, like they was gonna put a pig in the dirt and put some hot coals in there. I thought it was gonna be like real like cultural and tribal. And it was very polished. It was not to say it wasn't nice. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. I have some video, so I'll post some video of it. The entertainers were really good. We got to know about some of the culture and learn about the history of Hawaii, and it was beautiful. It was we had a great time. It was fun, but I just thought it would be a little more cultural, if you know what I mean. But like I said, either way, it was a good time. I had fun.
Cross it off the bucket list.
Yeah. Hawaii is definitely one of those places, and I'm glad that I can check it off the bucket list. Like, yeah, I've been there. I mean, I would love to go back and explore more of the other islands and really like get to, get my feet in the sand, so to speak. But yeah, it was a wonderful experience. I had a great time. Spent a good 2 weeks out there, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Let me ask you this question, because I pose this question to other people, right? If you had the opportunity right now, right? You get up, you're going to live on the beach. You get a little nice, cute little house on the beach, right?
Okay.
And that is your life from now on. Would you be content with that? Do you feel like you would get tired of that, or you be good for the rest of your life, waking on the beach, beautiful weather, sand, everything, you know, beach life for the rest of your life?
For me, I'm a different type of person. The reason why I say yes, because I've always dreamed of living like alone in a sense, like away from everybody.
Away from civilization.
Away from civilization. Because my thing is, our whole lives, we grew up in the city, we grew up in Queens, we grew up in Long Island, we grew up in New York. So it's just like the whole idea of constant movement, for me, I would like to, that's my plan, to retire like somewhere at Belize and retire somewhere where I'm not around a lot of people. Like, I've always had a dream to have the house of like Ex Machina. You know that house?
Yeah. He's in the jungle.
I've always dreamed like that.
It's a tech house, but it's in the jungle.
Yeah, it's like and every woman who I've dated, they like, nah, I'm afraid I wouldn't want neighbors. I'm like, we can have neighbors, but you know, they could be, you know, animals and shit, or somebody popping up on you. But I'm more of a like yeah, I would live in a cave type of shit mix. No, and I mean that in a sense of like the architecture life of like not Nevada, is it Nevada or Arizona? You know how they have them like
desert
like
those
type
like
of homes
houses,
or like, you know, somewhere secluded. You know, I want to live a life like that. In the high tech secluded area, like where I could just be away from everybody. I'm like that. That's my personality. So I could see myself being on the beach and stuff like that, and being
every
alone.
day.
Every day.
Because I was thinking about it. Yeah. I was thinking about it. I was like waking up to the beach every day, the sun shining, and I'm like, could I get tired of this? Like, could I get bored of this?
Eventually, everybody can like get used to, but I don't know. That's like saying the opposite. You know, can you get tired of the city life? You know,
some people don't. And like, some people never leave here, which is crazy.
And that's the same with the beach life. It's like,
yeah. And I think you made a good point. Us being from New York is probably a little bit of a, you know, it's like we so used to city life. It's like getting a break from it just would be so great. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
For the first half of my life, I was in the city, and then to the second half, I'm just like on the beach. Like, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind raising my children in an atmosphere like that, and just so like, you know, just being a part of the land, and
especially the way things are going now in this country.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's looking more and more, and I've seen that. I've seen there was a statistic out of that, like van life is increasing. People are ditching.
People love that.
Yeah, people are ditching buying homes and getting apartments and stuff, and just living in a van somewhere and traveling the country, because one, it's like everything's so expensive, but also it's like I think we're getting to the point. Our generation is getting to the point, like, man, like, F this, like. Why are we following this system that don't give a damn about us, that doesn't take care of us? And there's other countries out there, countries that sometimes we even paying for them to live better than us. It's crazy.
I think it's also a hit of dopamine, like that the brain needs. Like, it's the idea of when you on the road and you see the land, just the land and the sunset and sun rising, and imagine you getting new experiences on a daily basis because you're constantly traveling. You're constantly going from here to here to here. it's gonna be a hit of dopamine within those days and seconds, rather than just being in the same routine, seeing the same thing. We need that as people. You know, we need to be. We were originally nomads, right. if you really think about it. Mm-hmm. We were traveling from place to place, and I think we got so stuck in just 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, weekends off. All right, two week of vacation. But when you do that vacation, it's like, oh shit, what have I been missing and stuff like that. Then you come back for the whole year. You know, it's bullshit. That's why I love Greece, man. I tell people so much. For me, I went to Greece and Italy in the same, month back to back. And Italy was cool because there's a lot of history there. But I was in the smack dead city of Rome. Like, I was in the city. Like, I was literally, like, our Airbnb was like a block away from like a historical building. I forgot which one it was, but it was I don't know which one it was, but it was, it was right there. I was literally right there, and I wasn't really impressed versus like Greece, when I'm driving around and I'm seeing people own animals, goats and chickens and cows, and just being in a small town that was near the water, like, and you could just go down the block and it's peace and quiet. I'm like, nah, I can get used to this. Yeah. That's on my list of places to retire for now.
Greece?
Yeah, definitely. That's probably number one right now.
I've heard Greece is definitely one of those places like that's like really, really beautiful. The architecture, the way I don't remember seeing
police and sirens.
Right. Yeah.
It was different. Europe in this, I'm not gonna lie, Europe is really nice, man. Europe is nice.
It's just funny to hear that, being in this country, and it's like thinking, that a lot of people come to this country for a better living, a better way of life, and I really hate to seem like I'm bashing. I hate to see like I'm bashing this country, but it's hard. I
love America.
It's hard not to, man. It's hard not to, because it's like,
this is America.
When you go to other places, you feel it. You feel the difference. And then you hear that they have free healthcare. You hear that they ban certain dyes in their food. You hear that you can get incentives for you purchasing property. Their children have free childcare, or they get there's support from their government, from their elected officials. It's like, and then we come here and everything is gimme, take, rob, steal, push.
Pat, he says that? Oh, he says that?
Remember that? Gimme, push.
I don't remember that one. I remember him saying, open up the door, we get in.
Yeah, that one was a good one too.
But, even beyond what you're saying, I think it's something spiritually that I've been watching too, that we don't realize this country has been probably spiritually lost with a lot of witchcraft and a lot of demonic spirits just placed over this country because of all the greed and evil shit.
From the insemination is probably a weird word, but from the start of the United States of America.
Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual curses.
It's funny you say that, because it's like we on stolen land.
Yes, exactly. We on land.
The land of the free.
Built off of slavery and torture and all these things. Like, not to say that any other countries have got that, but I think they've healed parts of that. Like Germany. Like Germany, you go to Germany and it's pretty chill. Like, it's pretty chill. Like
they've learned their lesson. And
they're very political out there.
It's so funny. This brings me a great point. Another thing that I got to do while I was there, and I'm glad I remembered this, is go to the Pearl Harbor Memorial.
Oh, that's so true.
So, big point in our history of what happened in Pearl Harbor. And if you haven't seen it, go watch that movie and go do your research on Pearl Harbor if you don't know. But I got to go see the USS Arizona, one of the ships that was sank in Pearl Harbor, and you can see part of it still sticking out of the water because they sank it and they basically left it there. And there's a lot of reasons why they didn't move it. It's something to do with the pressure.
I think that's bullshit, but I'm sorry.
I ain't a scientist. This is what they said.
They said the same thing in Jamaica. That's Christopher Columbus's boat out there.
Well, the ship is not there? You don't think?
No, the ship is
there.
No, I know, but they prop it to be there in a sense.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's there. That's the real ship, but it's like, it's for all these years, is it go? Yeah, like, it did not.
They're saying something about the pressure will cause more of a natural disaster than it already is. And it's, it's going to be something.
It's a tourist attraction.
That too.
And that's what it is.
That too, which is crazy. Well, now it's a memorial.
It's a memorial.
You can't call it a tourist attraction.
It's a memorial.
It's a memorial because the bodies are still in that ship, which is crazy. It's over 900 people died.
See, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, the bodies are still in that ship.
And there's parts of the ship that you can see.
Yeah, you can see a part of the where they had a turret on top of it sticking out of the water. And I think they just went through a cyclone, so the water was a little murky.
That's what I'm talking about. Better. Like, there's things like the cyclones and all that it's like, I don't know.
What?
No, like you said, it's like it's what I mean by the words of prop to stay there and to show that, like, I don't know. I didn't see it myself, so I can't.
I don't know.
Because it's like a cyclone didn't wipe it away or so. Like,
you know how big these things are? I got to show you. I got to show you the video. That's what I'm saying.
I have to see it.
It's 900 people in it died.
900 people.
So you just think about it. It's a lot of people. Yeah. So I mean, I had the opportunity, and I'll show video. I had the opportunity to walk through this thing, through one of the other ones. And
it's huge.
Oh, it's huge.
Okay.
It's huge.
I'm not grasping.
Like cruise ship.
Sorry.
Like think America. Cruise ship. I don't want to say, is it as big as a cruise ship? I don't think it's, maybe. I
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like cruise ship. We're talking about the big, not a little boat. We're talking about the big joints, like the cruise ship type joints where you living on it.
See, I didn't know. Now I'm grasping everything. I always thought Pearl Harbor was not that big.
Nah.
When you say cruise ship, that's huge.
Nah, it's like
there's no way you can get rid of that. I can imagine that. Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't even know. Like, yeah, how would you take that out of the water? I'm thinking about how would you take that out of the water? It's a cruise ship.
That makes sense now.
There's got to be a way, though. There's got to be a way. But they said something
every day. Now I'm visual. I can visualize it now. I'm like, oh, okay, that's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's humongous, and it would be quite the feat. One, just to take it out of the water, minus all the scientific stuff with the pressure, and then the bodies that's still in it. Which I did my research on it. The bodies, for the most part, have disintegrated by now, but it's just bones there now. The reason why I brought that up is because that Pearl Harbor memorial is sad. Walking through it, it's really sad. Seeing all the names. They have a big plaque by the USS Arizona with all the names on it. And it's sad just looking at it. And it's supposed to be the reason why that they create these memorials and the cemeteries and everything is to remind us of our past so that we don't repeat it, right? And currently, we are fighting another war. And it just blows my mind, which now we have more of our U.S. soldiers dying in this war. And it's like, why do we have these memorials if we're continuing to repeat the past over and over and over and over again? And sometimes I can understand. Listen, if there's bad guys out there, they're doing horrific things, they're hurting people, and we have the ability and the capability to stop them, I'm with it. By all means, let's do it. But we're talking about differences of religion. We're talking about political differences. We're talking about people wrongfully kicking people off their own land and somebody defending them. So now we have to show them that, oh, you can't defend the people that it's nonsense. Nonsense. When we go back to fighting these wars and fighting in general for something that is so stupid and something that has no real meaning and purpose behind it, it's like we've done this before.
What war are you talking about?
I'm talking about the war that we in right now. But I'm just saying.
I disagree.
Listen, you can disagree.
I disagree.
But it's been proven. Vietnam.
I'm saying the idea that is stupid, because it's like, if there's people who have weapons of mass destruction who don't care
but didn't they say that?
People's lives,
did they not say that before? Did they not say that before?
I'm not talking about before. I'm talking about now. There's people who have weapons of mass destruction, and are willing to die for whatever case, and they willing to take people with them. That has to be stopped, in my opinion, or not even stopped. It has to be overseen. You know, there has to be someone who oversees it, and a lot of people is gonna let it slide and just. America's bullies at the same time, but bullies for. I'm not gonna say bullies for obviously for our own intentions too. I'm not gonna say like we're saints and stuff, but to protect our people and protect people. That's how I feel like. And from what I know, like people burning our flag and all those things like that, I'm not with that. You know, like as soon as you start doing that, you asking for it.
I get it to an extent, but I'm
a damn American.
I just don't. Listen,
this is America.
The past, we've been there before, where we've known that our politicians, our people in charge, have lied.
Yes,
have made up lies about the reasons for us to go to war, and we put in our people, because the thing is, they not sending their kids.
No,
they're not sending their
death
kids
to America, and that's just enough for me to agree with anything that they do.
But I don't completely.
And people gotta die. You know,
I don't believe in the propaganda. I don't believe in the death to America propaganda.
There's video of it. That you don't gotta believe it. It's video of it. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference when we get our information from the news but when I see it with my own eyes and I see chants "Death to America" and people's burning flags.
Yeah, but how many people you think that is? You think that's the whole country that's saying "Death to America"?
It's enough to make sure motherfuckers is in check. To keep motherfuckers in check.
Nah, man.
That's how I
don't think it's worth us going to no war. I don't think it's worth us going to war and putting the lives of our soldiers in danger for political purposes, for gains on oil and land.
I'm not talking about those parts.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Weapons of mass destruction that can be used in the name of whoever for whatever reason.
Yeah, and that because that happened a couple months ago where they said, oh, Iran is building something, and they blew up the whole thing, right? They said Iran is building some weapons. We're gonna blow up their factory, and we did that. So now why are we going to war? Why are we fighting? You know what the real bull crap is? It's not our war. That's the real frustrating part. This is not our fight. And once again, like we always do,
I think
we step in the war, step in the front of other people's fights.
I think we're preventing it from being our war. That's the whole part.
It's already our war now.
No, but that's a reason why, because we have allies. There's a reason why we're preventing it from being our war. So by stepping in, you're preventing it from even coming here. That's the way I see it,
That shit ain't coming here, man. They don't have no.
But look at Pearl Harbor. That's a prime example. You just said it. We're preventing that from ever happening again.
That was a different time.
Because of the situations and things that we've done over the years, we prevented anybody of trying that shit again. Because shit ain't sweet, and people need to know it ain't sweet over here. And I love that. I love that we can hold that strength and be like, yeah, don't fuck around. Fuck around and find out. That's America right there. And I love it. I'm not gonna lie. And at the end of the day, the way I see it, you know, I don't want. We are living in a life where war has to happen. I mean, it's a balance of yin and yang, and shit is never going to be peaceful and at any time, you know?
And I think that's the thing for me. It's like, I keep having hope and wanting us to evolve. Like, you know, like I was having this conversation the other day about like, when we were like real savages, like, I mean, yeah, we savage now, but back in the day, you talking about medieval times, like, but that's human beings were real savages for real. I think
we always gonna be savages.
I think we're evolving because now we got law of war.
Of life is outside of life. Evolution of life
humanity
is outside of humanity and outside of these bodies. That's for me, that's the evolution. But when we're trying to experience this life as a whole, we're experiencing every part of it. War, peace, love, hate. That I've come to that reality and acceptance that that's the experience that we're having. Yeah. You know, but to experience a life with no war, then we're in heaven. And
it's not human.
That's not life. That's not human. Or I wouldn't say human, that's just not life. Like this
life.
This life. Yeah, this is yeah. And that's why I'm like, I you have a good heart to believe that, but I don't think that's just life. That's not life. This is balance. That's why I bring up the whole yin and yang. You got North Korea and South Korea. It's like that's what's going to be here forever. Even if we evolve to no weapons or anything. You know, look at Demolition Man. I love that movie. It's like no crime, and then somehow there's still going to be
Wesley Snipes comes out.
Yeah. What they call him in that movie? Slade or some shit like that?
I forgot. Damn, that's such a good movie.
Slade or something.
That's such a good movie. I can't disagree.
Yeah.
I can't disagree.
You get what I'm saying?
That is the human experience. The human experience.
I learned to accept that. I know a lot of people will hear this and be like, damn, he's a evil motherfucker. And it's not about that, man. This shit ain't never gonna change, bro. It's always gonna be some war, and that's life. You know, and we're gonna evolve from other ways to have war and other ways, because that's what it is. If it's not that, then what are we living? You know, we want the full experience of it all. We want the full experience of death, hate, war, sadness, depression, love, anxiety. All of it is a part of it. And we keep thinking, oh, it's just going to be love, and kumbaya and pluribus and shit.
I hate it, man. I can't lie. I definitely hate it. I hear you, but I think I would love to see humans evolve.
There's love within that. You create love. That's what I've learned.
Within what?
Oppression and hate and that's, you know, there's a thing between. I was thinking about it today as we were driving. I'm like, there's a whole reason why you might not even understand why I like Future so much. It's because of its oppression. It's like, it's the gutter. It's like, it's the gutter, and it's like, there's so much beauty in just being oppressed. And
this is a crazy standpoint. Go ahead.
No, it is. It's like when you talk about You can't understand us because you're too soft. I love that fucking line. I go to work blasting that shit on purpose. Like, I go because you can't understand us because you're too soft. Like, there's so much fucking beauty that comes out in that hard life of oppression that's been built from generation to generation, and motherfuckers are coming out of it, and there's beauty in destruction. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like it's and we're the ones that's living it. We're the ones that's been blessed.
Who's we?
I'm saying minorities and us black people and the lower class. We are strong enough. We've been blessed with the gift to be of what's the word I'm looking at? Adversity. And to prevail from that shit. And you're owning it. It's like when Mike Tyson said, "I'm a nigga." Like I'm a nigga. Like, and he's like, "Nah, don't say that."
You're not a nigga.
Nah, I'm a nigga.
What you gonna do?
And you get what I'm saying? There's a beauty in what he was saying because he came out of it and he's like wearing it as a badge because it's created the person who he is to withstand the hard times and adversity. So when I hear that shit, I'm ready to cook up. Like, I hear Future and I'm like, I'm that nigga. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm that nigga, bro. Like, and I love that shit. It's like, because it's like, that's the only thing we got too. It's like, a lot of people want to take everything from us, from the culture and what we have, but you can't claim that because you don't even know the idea of like with running out of hot water and fucking boiling hot water on the fucking stove to take showers. You don't know you don't know about that life. You get what I'm saying? Like we live through shit like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, blackouts, we don't got no generator, motherfuckers is sleeping in pitch dark. Like, you know, it's hot outside, shit is happening. Like, we live through that, and I love to wear it like a badge of honor, and that music is the music that's like telling this story. It's telling the story. When I hear him, I hear like, I think of Kurt Cobain. It's like, 1,000 years from now, when you hear it, the voice is so different in the struggle and what he's talking about, so gutted and raw. It's like only we can understand that. And that's what that line for me is like. You can't understand us because you're too soft. I'ma tell a lie under oath. It's like, that shit is crazy. I know it sounds ignorant as fuck, but it's like, you don't understand the idea of not snitching or sticking through loyalty and brotherhood with somebody where it's like, I'm going to tell a lie under oath because of the judge. You know, people who are giving you judgment, not God giving you judgment, but we created the courts for people to give judge upon you and jury, when these motherfuckers created that for people who are innocent, who was judged, like fucking Emmett Till and shit like that, and all these people who were judged. And now, because we evolved so many years, this shit is still happening. These fucking judges and everything, it's all working together between the prisons and everything. It's like, so when I hear that line, I'm like, it's not ignorance. People hear, yo, that's fucking ignorant. I'm gonna tell a lie on the oath. Nah, it's beyond that. It's like, it's a spiritual thing that when I hear him, I'm like, I'm hearing oppression. Like, I'm hearing like the gutter, and he's telling the story of it. Like, that's the way I see it. You know, and it don't mean you got to go out there and start robbing people and shooting people and doing drugs, but he's telling the reality of real shit. It's like, spot with no furniture, but it still got the bowls out. I love that line. Like, yo, it's a spot with no furniture, but they still got the bowls out. Like, so the bitch so bad she don't need no clout. It's like this that spot, this that one we roll out. The one you don't know about, the bitch so bad she don't need no clout. Oh my God. Like, yo, that's poetry, bro. That's like Shakespeare.
Oh my God. Oh.
I've been meaning to talk. It's like Shakespeare, bro. Like, think about what he's saying. Like, it's like the one we roll out, the bitch so bad she don't need no clout. and yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I'm not trying to glorify that life. I'm saying that's reality. That's reality. You know, that motherfuckers are born into that. They live in it and they trying to get out of it, but you know, people trying to ignore it and say, oh, you could do better. You didn't have to choose that life. No, motherfuckers is becoming product of their environment and they have no choice because of things that were done to us in the past, you know? Doesn't mean it's an excuse. Don't get me wrong. Because look, we came from Queens where we were running outside of our homes and motherfuckers is running out the car 6 years old, 7 years old, crashing cars, joyriding in our neighborhoods, crashing shit. Motherfuckers jumping off of roofs, talking about, I'm Batman. And then jump the gate, and then next thing you know, you see police running and passing the corner. This is real shit. Like, we've lived, and look at us. We came out of that successful and everything, but imagine the people who didn't have the benefit of the doubt to have both parents in their lives or, you know, great role models. And, you know, it's sad, you know, but I don't know how we got into that.
No, I'm glad we did. I'm glad we did because you're right. You're right. This life is about the full spectrum, or this experience, this human experience is about the full spectrum of those
that's what we was talking about.
Yeah, the full spectrum of you know, of life, of what that means. So that means good, bad, up, down, left, right, all of these, the dimensions, the multiple dimensions of this experience. And with that being said, fuck that shit.
You said fuck that shit.
Because I mean, and respectfully. Because just like you have that perspective, my perspective is needed as well. And I think that's your point. Like,
yes,
the other side is needed.
Yes.
Like I do, like my
that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like it can't just be that.
It can't just be that. It can't just be kumbaya
and it just can't be gutter.
And it can't be just gutter too.
Right.
Because I have my side where I'm not listening to Future and I'm listening to somebody like J. Cole who's telling, he's telling what he's speaking his truth, and Common and people who spoke in their truth. What is that? Lauryn Hill, that song. I fucking love that song. Miseducation.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill? I mean, that's the album.
What's that song though? I think that's the name of that song.
Peace of Mind? Not Peace of Mind.
Yeah, that song Lauryn Hill does, because she's dropping some fucking gems. Like, she's like really, but if you know, if you can drop it in the comment, you know what song I'm talking about. But it's like, and you know, that's why I'll even listen to more shit like that, because I don't want it to be just like kumbaya. Yeah. It's like, that's not what's going on. Yeah. There's real shit going on. It's like, and I love that gutter, because I'm like, this shit is making me like, it makes me strong. Like, when I'm going through shit, I throw that shit on and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to cook up. Like, I'm ready to cook up. Like, be the first case like John Gotti. He's like, you hear my chains turn, like, but then, like you said, you have that. There's another side too. There's a balance. My balance is really R&B and love songs and a Kid Cudi. I was thinking about him today.
Keep moving forward.
Oh yeah, that song you sent me. I'm so happy to be alive. That's my shit. You know, like, you know, when I'm like, you know, we have that. We have spiritual music. We have positive music.
I'm just thinking about that fucking Kid Cudi song. That's the last time I had a good ass cry. Listening to that shit,
I usually,
because he said it like 100 times.
Yeah.
Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm like,
yeah.
Keep moving. Bro, that shit is,
you know what
music
song
is amazing.
Yes. You know what's so funny? I usually cry to Kid Cudi songs.
Yeah,
he has a song with him and Ty Dolla $ign. This willing to trust someone, and I've been willing to trust someone. Oh my God. I was like crying to that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Kid Cudi does it, man. And you know why he has that he can do that is because you know he's been through
it. He's been through it.
Suffered.
That's what I'm talking about.
He suffered.
There's beauty out of suffer and destruction. There's beauty out of that. You can't create beauty out of nothing. Suffer. He's been through that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to disagree with you so bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I do.
And sometimes,
but it's true.
Sometimes when I listen to, sometimes when I listen to Future, I'm not even listening to the music. I'm listening to how many times he's done it. That's a hurt and pain in that person to be constantly in the studio,
right?
Creating this
motivated.
Yeah, motivating it. It's like
fucking just.
I'm looking beyond the songs and I'm hearing him as a person in the studio. Like he has a line. He's like, he's rapping. He keeps going. He's like, and then you hear his chains in the booth like clicking, and I'm like, I'm hearing this shit as an audio engineer, and then he says, and further in the line, he's like, you hear my chains clicking because I'm turning up. I'm like, this nigga didn't even write this shit. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. He's like, yo, he's going up in the song. He's going up. Oh, and I'm nigga in the burning up. As a nigga in the burning up. And I'm hearing the chains clicking as he's rapping. He's like, yeah, my chains clicking because I'm turning up. I was like, oh, this he's putting some pain on this shit. Like, yo, it's like, I can hear beyond this shit. Like, and it's consistent. We know what it means to be in the studio and make 1,000, and these are only the songs we're hearing. Right. So what about the songs that we're not hearing? That means this motherfucker's in the studio sacrificing his whole time and life, just putting shit out. Like that's what I'm hearing in this voice. Like, this motherfucker don't stop. Like, this nigga's still making records, still going. He's still going. I hear that pain from artists beyond the actual music. Like, you're recording this shit. You're actually recording this shit, and this is the shit we're hearing.
Ooh.
So,
I'm sorry, finish your statement.
No, you can say what you want.
No, I got a perfect segue. So with that being said, big controversy right now.
I made this record and I sent it off to my engineer, and he calls me. He said, man, you probably shouldn't put this out. I said, why? What the hell happened? He said, you know, you talking about Epstein, there's a lot of shit going on. And I said, thank you for calling me. I'm finna drop this.
Yeah, confirmation right there.
That's exactly why we need it. Because everybody sit and be silent. And the goal of an artist is to express the times and say all the things that nobody else want to say or know how to say. I'm not perfect. And neither is the president. Was guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence. You can't be mad that they heated if you don't let them vent. Even the devil was heaven sent.
Even if you don't let them vent.
Even Malcolm was heaven sent. Even Martin was heaven sent. Even Kanye was heaven sent. We all heaven sent.
He's right.
Donald too.
Hitler. We all heard that. He said that.
Epstein too. We all heaven sent.
It's true. It's true.
Adolf too. We all heaven sent. Even you.
We all heaven sent. That's a fact.
So much controversy around this right now. It's a fact, people. I'm sorry to break it to y'all.
It's a fact.
I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. We all came from God.
We all came from God.
We all came from God,
Amen.
Bro. We all came from God. I know you don't want to hear it. We all came from God,
Great
bro.
segue. This is exactly the conversation we've been having.
Right.
That's why I love it all. Cause it all came from God.
Right.
Like
this human experience, and this is what my brother was saying. This human experience is about the full spectrum, all dimensions of that experience, all expressions of this experience. And that means good and bad, up and down, left and right, in and out. Anything you can think of is what this human experience is about. So yes, that may make you uncomfortable. that may make you uneasy, that may make this sound stupid and may make you hate me right now. But that is what this human experience is about. The biggest thing about this human experience, you get to choose it. You get to choose which way you want to go, what you want to say, what you want to do. You get to choose that. You get to choose what your experience is going to be about. And you get to choose how you going to express that experience. I know they don't want to hear it, but they are heaven sent.
He took his profile down.
Yeah, I heard. He was getting too much flack.
Well, he's smart, and I don't feel like he regrets it or anything like that. He's just like, this is too much right now. But you know, it's true, and I mean, maybe we will get so much too.
We're gonna get flack. We're gonna get a bunch of flack from this.
But I mean, we kind of explained it. We explained.
But you know how people do? They don't go listen to the clip. I mean, they don't go listen to the full episode. They're going to take the clip and run with the clip and then be like, oh, these mofos is,
look how we went viral.
And all
look
of that.
how we went viral.
Right.
You know, you know what I'm saying? And nobody supports that.
No.
It's just the truth of the matter. Like, this is life. Like, you know, if things were perfect, this wouldn't be life.
It's just the people don't like, you know, people get very stuck on the semantics. They hear Adolf Hitler in heaven and they can't be in the same sentence. And it's like, bro. It's like, yo, dude, we all came from God, man. We all came from God and you can't deny that. It's like saying we all came from a woman. Like we all came from the same source. It's true. What do you want them to say? No? Yes, this human experience has made their lives and their decisions straight in a way that's not ideal, but it's a part of the experience. It is what it is. God created this experience for us, and he added hate, death, murder, all of these things as a part of this experience. It's like, that's what do you want me to, that's what it is. It's true. That's what it's about, man. It's not, I hate to say it's unfortunate because that's what it is. It is what it is. I mean, like,
yeah, that's what it is. To enjoy the full experience.
Or to experience. Sometimes you might not enjoy it. That's the part that sucks.
Or I mean, to overcome, to learn resilience and learn, not enjoy, but experience it.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Just to experience
it. And this is what we gotta remember. It's like and this is probably where it gets muddled and people get very flustered about this, is because in my belief, right? My belief, and I believe many other people believe this, like, this human experience is not it, right? So it ain't everything. Like, this is this human experience, right? But our goal and our belief is that there is something beyond this experience. So when we talk about, the people who weren't able to be fortunate enough to continue this human experience, to the children who have gone too young, to the men and women who have sacrificed or had their lives taken in this human experience, when we say that's what this is about, it's like we're also talking about beyond this experience.
I was going to say that,
right?
About
beyond this human experience, beyond this fleshly experience, is also a part of that experience, if that makes any sense. Like, so don't get too caught up in like, oh, well, the people died and da-da-da. But
like, you know what I would like to say? And this is in correlation to AI. It's like, you are adding to the experience with the things that you are creating that you don't agree with. Meaning, something happens where children are dying in another country. Your input is adding to the experience to evolve the experience. But you wouldn't have that input if there was nothing that happened. Meaning what I was saying about there's beauty in destruction. When there's death, you experiencing that death, you started to create something that can evolve to help that experience, to help the experience. So we're adding all into the experience itself. And I mean that as the people who I see online who are speaking up in advertising in speaking, advocating for, yeah, that's the word, in advocating for those in war, children dying. I see it. I see a lot of young people and people from all over advocating for what's going on that's wrong in the life. And you are adding to the experience to change and evolve the experience by just having your opinion or voicing your thoughts on the situation. But that would never exist if the destruction didn't happen. The suffering. So it's just like AI. When people asked me and I was in front of the panel and everybody was shocked because yes, of course we want to all hear us talk shit about AI because we are artists ourselves. We grew up in a time where there was no fucking AI and social media and shit, where people was talking shit about social media. And then we evolved past that. Now we're in the time of AI. Of course you want to hear me talk about AI, but my shit on AI. But my response was, this gives us opportunity to create more anti-AI stuff. This gives us opportunity to create more community anti-AI shit, where that same problem we was having with Spotify and Apple Music, and our music is not making sales. Now AI has created an opportunity for us to fix that fucking problem. Don't think about how much destruction is making. Think about the beauty and input that you can make to evolve.
The void that you can fill.
The void that you can fill. And it's
true. Because it's like, there be no light without darkness. And what is darkness without light, and what is light without darkness? Like, think about what is light, right? Like, if there was no darkness to compare with that, it's like, light. What is light?
Exactly.
What is light? It's like light is nothing. But because there's darkness, you say, okay, this is light and this is darkness. And what is darkness? Like, without light, you would have darkness would be nothing. It's hard to even think about it.
Being black. I wouldn't change anything. And you probably ask most black people who've been through struggle and everything, they'll say the same thing.
Yeah, they would want to continue to be black. Being black is lit.
Being black is lit. And we go through racism and all this shit.
Much adversity.
And adversity. And we, even after all the adversity, if God say, no, you still want to be black? Say, hell yeah, I'll do that shit.
Nigga.
I'm that nigga. Yeah.
Make me Future.
That's what I love about this guy. I swear. We're going to play that song after this. I'm that nigga. He's like, yeah, I'm that nigga, bro. Like, I love that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm that nigga. And you know what? When we're in the work environments and everybody loves you for being that guy too. They look at you, so cool and this. Oh my God, how'd you do this? And he gets all the ladies and da 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 da. Yeah, cause I'm that nigga. Like, yeah, straight up. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
When I ran miles and I ran the mile faster than anybody, that's what was going through my head.
How did you do that, Future?
I'm that nigga. Like, yo, I'm telling you, what's going through my head, or how'd you do that, was pain and struggle. That's what made me run faster. I swear, that's what people ask me all the time. Oh, how you get this big? And I'm going through it, motherfucker. That's why. Like, I'm running on the treadmill and I'm lifting this shit like, fuck, man. My life is fucking hard.
Fuck these bitches.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I hear you. As most people, you hear.
As most people, not just, yeah.
Yeah, that have overcome something or have been successful. It's like you hear that there was a suffering, there was a struggle that happened before that. Unless your daddy is just giving you millions of dollars, which.
But you know, on the contrary, those people who got millions of dollars, they end up giving up or doing something that you like. Why? He was rich and he was this because he didn't have to go through them adversities. You know, that's why you hear a lot. Bill Gates doesn't want to leave his fortune to his children. And all these people do not want to leave their fortune to their children because they want them to struggle.
Yeah. Fuck them kids.
But
God damn.
it's that time.
Well, this episode definitely took a nice ride. I won't even say a twist and a turn. It took a great ride, along what we expect and what we want this podcast to be about. You know, our experience and our movement along in this human journey. You know, so I'm glad we had that conversation. And like I said, like I wanted to disagree, but you know.
No, because I know you be looking at me like, why's this motherfucker listen to this bullshit?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I'm blasting that shit.
No, but I do get it. I do get it because I can't say I don't have a couple future songs.
I know you like, yeah.
Listen, my favorite rapper is DMX, so it's like I get it.
That's a prime example.
I get it.
DMX.
DMX.
That's a prime example of what we're talking about, right. Of like balance. Rappers,
he is the epitome of that.
Gutter, and then you're preaching
right
on the albums. It's like
the prayers, and then you be like, "Suck my dick, I'll be ass, have you seeing shit clearly? They be running, no, they be gunning, I be my dick and busting your ass so you can see me coming." It's crazy.
We gotta bleep all this out.
Sorry, damn it.
I am Jules.
I'm Melee.
Thank you for this.
Mahalo.
Mahalo, what does that mean?
Thank you.
Thank you?
Yes.
All right, you are tuned into the Making Moves podcast with Melee and Jules. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, and be a part of this this conversation right now, you know? Right. We enjoy you guys, and what's the all means? We are all heaven sent. I think that's a great way to end it.
We all heaven sent. Even you. We all heaven sent. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Cheers. Peace.